What's up, guys? How's it going? Another day here in Hex. I'm not feeling that good today, so hopefully, let's look at the price. I'm guessing that it's, we got Bitcoin pumping. Of course, why wouldn't a Hex be, right? Let's go ahead and check it out. Let's go check everything out. Let's see. All right. Oh no, Hex down. Excuse me. Oh no! What the heck? Pulsechain down 10% today. Pulsex down 11.4. Incentive token down 16.7 and Hex down 11.7. What is going on? Let's see, man. Not a fun day for the Hex community, that is for sure. Boy, so we're down. We got 4 zeros, 5.62 on Pulsechain, 4 zeros, 1.5 on Pulsex. It's down 11.4%. Incentive token 16.7% down. It's at 56.1 cents. And Hex right now is at 2 zeros, 9.5, and it's down 11.9. So what's going on? Why are all these sells happening? Let's go ahead and check out the eHex chart. Looks like it's just falling over, completely dying out. Great job. Wow. Not the best chart in the world anymore, right? But that's okay. I really think everything else is pumping, and we've seen this many times in Hex before. Everybody's getting all panicky. Oh my gosh, Hex is not pumping. I'm going to get into the other things. They get out, and guess what? Hex then pumps right after. We saw this in 2020, 2021 a lot. Everybody ran out of out of Hex. Hex was dumping. I can't remember the exact time. Bitcoin and Ethereum started pumping, and then guess what? A couple days after, boom! All those Ethereum and Bitcoin gains went into Hex, and they just skyrocketed even higher. So. It does suck. Don't get me wrong. I'm not gonna make a puff piece. Not gonna say this is the best thing. Oh my god, it's an opportunity, boys. It's an opportunity. This is an opportunity. I'm done with opportunities. Okay, I'm done with the opportunity to buy at a low price. Let's pump the thing. Don't get me wrong, but let's just everybody thinking that it's because the SEC stuff and all this other Richard on the run. Everybody says that Richard's on the run now. Guys, Cardano is getting sued by the SEC. Solana is getting sued by the SEC. Lots of altcoins out there are getting sued by the SEC. And guess what? Cardano, I just looked at it. It's got a green day. So it's just people selling, right? We gotta think about just people selling. It's people selling. They're not buying right now. Maybe after a good Bitcoin pump, we're at let's go ahead and check out Bitcoin. $41,000, $41,700. Look at this, guys. Look at this. Yes, we did do those back in the day. This little wedge. Looks like S&P 500. Let's see, down 0.67%. NASDAQ is 1.25% down today. Dow Jones is down 0.18%, and the dollar redo is up 0.5%. So I just think that we're gonna have to it's gonna have to all play out, right? I think Wally Suarez put out this unpopular opinion, so I rebutted. Wally, if you're watching, love you still. Don't worry. I think that this is the sentiment of the community right now. And so unpopular opinions: Hex and Pulsechain multiplier for sacrifice made wealthy and wealthier. And therefore they can easily dump. So my rebuttal would be the people that were already wealthy with the sacrifice multiplier, they probably don't need to sell as much, right? The people that are wealthy already, they don't need to sell as much, in my opinion. Some of these guys do, right? They just they did get wealthier and they're gonna sell. But once again, once they're out, they're out. They're gonna have to rebuy, right? Like they've already bought, so it's a bearish sentiment already. So it really, there's nothing we can do about it, right? We just got to kind of sit there and just think about it. Cardano, Solana, there's big players in these things too, and they could sell just as easily, right? People with huge bags of Cardano, Solanas, Bitcoins, Ethereums, all these guys are getting wealthier because with Ethereum, you can stake 32 Ethereum. How many people got 32 Ethereum, right? Hardly anybody. But guess what? They still got they're getting wealthier. So in my opinion, it's not that big of a deal. People are just gonna get out and sell, right? They're just selling. Delay of release mainnet took 2 years, and it made everyone lose faith. In this opinion, I would say maybe. I think that it's out now, right? If we would still not be released, I think that maybe you'd be onto something. But if we released 2 years ago in 2021, let's say we released in 2021 at the top, don't you think we would have lost way more faith with a chart that just went like this for the last 2 years instead of releasing it? And yeah, it's been down like this for 6 months, but it's not, if it would be nice if it went down for 6 months and then bam, right? I don't know where it's gonna go, but instead, you'd have a 2 year chart of just down. Because look at Hex; it would be doing exactly what Hex has done for the last 2 years, right? So I don't know if I agree with that one either. The SEC's case is hurting. Just look at what it did to XRP. Like I said again, XRP, Solana, Cardano, even Ethereum. They don't have there's not. SEC has not said that they're not a security. Right? There's always this up in the air, like maybe it is a security. So really, I just think that it's time, right? I mean, it sucks. Don't get me wrong. I'm not trying, I'm going to say again, I'm not trying to be like, this is the great thing. Opportunities are great right now. And I can't wait for the next dip. I want it to dip 100% so I can buy it all up. No, that's not what I'm saying. I know that it sucks, but let's look on the bright side and look at, it's all about framing it in a better light, because if you want to be a negative person, then everybody can be negative. It's easy to be negative, right? It's easy to just look at something surface level and just be like, yep, that's this sucks. It's because Richard is doing this, and it's because the SEC is doing this and this and this, and it's like, yeah, but those people are the people that are buying, right? So yeah, I wouldn't take it too hard. Let's wait a couple days. It sucks when there's a red candle. Don't get me wrong. That's the thing. Red candles suck no matter what. All right, there's not really any news. No Bitcoin. There we go. 41,754. It's up about 5% today. Ethereum's up 1.38%. Came clear up to $2,275. And it is right now it's at $2,223. We'll have to keep an eye on that. RSI looks like it is in the overbought territory. Same with Bitcoin, overbought. So, these are one of these things where once they start selling out of these overbought territories, and I'm not saying it can't pump to $50,000-$60,000. It could stay up in the overbought territory for a long time. Don't get me wrong. But once it does get up there and then it comes back down, a lot of the times altcoins start pumping, right? That's when the altcoin, everybody's altcoin bull market is here. And, when the big dogs are, when the big dogs are pumping, everybody's into the big dogs, and that's what they're looking at right now. So just, I think it's just like, keep your head on straight. Just think about the good stuff, because the good days will come, guys. This too shall pass. It's not that big of a deal. If you're staked, especially if you're planning on selling, sure, it's probably like really bad. You're like, oh, dude, and I have stakes. I have a 20,000 hex stake that has been burning for a few weeks, maybe even over a couple months now, that I can't even unstake because it costs too much in gas to even unstake it. But again, that's not a Richard fault, right? He made Pulsechain so we don't have to do that. It's unstaked on Pulsechain, but on Ethereum, I can't unstake it, right? It's just burning. So that sucks. But other than that, it's really nothing that we can do. We just got to sit here and wait, and it sucks. But that's all I got for you guys today. Keep in good spirits, guys. Get a good positive vibe going on. Don't be all upset and angry at the world because your coin isn't pumping right now. We've always said it. People are going to say, oh, it's not going to pump this time because of this and this and this. Okay, do you think the entire altcoin market, I'm guessing 99% of the altcoin market, it will at some point have the SEC coming after them? Because all of them, I mean, look at if Hex is looked at as a security, which we all know it's decentralized, it's completely done. You're not relying on the proof of, or you're not relying on work from others with Hex, like all these things, right? But then you look at Cardano, you look at Solana, you look at all these other coins. They need those. They need a roadmap. They need a CEO. They need somebody that's involved. right? And Hex and Pulsechain, you don't really need that, right? When Pulsechain comes out with a new update or whatever, we don't even right now. If Pulsechain just stayed the same forever, if it 100 years from now, it would work just fine, right? We don't have a roadmap. If they want to come up out with updates, if there's something better that comes out, that's awesome. But Richard is not promising you anything that it's done. This is what you get, right? So, but look at a lot of the other coins. Oh, come and get in our coin. We've got this great roadmap. We've got this thing going on. We can't wait to give you it. And just wait. You just wait. All right. But Hex really does. Hex, Pulsechain, Pulsex, incentive token. We don't have those things. So if these things are labeled, if Hex and Pulsechain and all these are labeled securities, well, guess what? The rest of the market will be too. And I'm guessing that the SEC will be coming after them too. So I wouldn't take it as hard as most of you guys are taking it right now. Just live in the now, man. Live in the now. Just enjoy the dips. Enjoy the dips. I will see you guys tomorrow, and you guys all have a great day. See you guys.